Good morning, friends. Put on my other glasses here so I can kind of see what I'm doing. Oh, it's been a little while. What have I been doing? I've been hiding. I've been hiding and trying to get my head on straight. And I can't say I've been entirely successful, but I've been fairly productive. I needed a reset, so I wasn't posting much. I was just sort of lurking. Um, and trying to move forward on some different artwork, trying to get myself just sort of engaged in the day to day of my life. Um, oh man. Anyway, I wrote a blog post, I think, about it. Yeah, I did a blog post yesterday. Um, but I thought I'd show you. I did some more encaustic pieces the other day, um, and I've been working on some film scans. I think I had two sets of negatives are from my Holga, and three are from my pinhole pictures, and a couple of them are cross-processed. Um, Slide film, so it kind of tweaks the color and gives it kind of well, it varies. These are kind of vintagey looking, I guess. Um, some are of California, some are here. Um, so a few of those will, I think, work well for more encaustic pieces. And I've got, how many boards do I have? I've got probably another 8 or 10 8x8 boards. I want to get more of the 5x5s. I think I might only have one left. And I haven't had any word from the Snowflake Biennial up in Philadelphia whether there's been any interest in the couple of pieces that I have up there. And in fact, I had wanted to get the person who runs the gallery. I asked her if she could take photographs of the pieces on the wall in the show. But she hasn't. She said she would, and she hasn't sent them to me. So whatever. So I'll show you what I've been working on as far as the encaustics go. These are all images from within the past couple of years, I guess, and all of these are pinholes. So this is a 5x5, and that's a pinhole I did outside the Lincoln Memorial on the mall. And this one's kind of weird, but I really like this one. I really like this image. This was south of Market in San Francisco. I was walking in the morning, one of the visits when I was staying in a hotel. Oh, look at all that reflection. I really like that one. You can see when I do the encaustic work with the dark pieces, there's, you can see a little bit more clouding. So sometimes it actually works better with pieces that don't have as much darkness in them, but whatever. And then these were from, I believe I took these last year in the spring. So this was looking up at my some of my tulips, and you can see the dogwood, the pink dogwood blooming in the background. It's pretty bright. Now, I took these on Kodak Ektar film, and that is a pretty bright, saturated, it gives a bright saturated kind of color to the images. And then this one's probably my favorite. I think I've showed you that I have a place on my wall in the dining room where I'm going to swap out every season. Right now there's like, it's from up in California. It was a Holga image of these trees with all these big conifers with snow on them. So that's my winter season. So this one, unless somebody wants to buy it, these are all for sale, by the way. But this one is like one of my favorite. That's my pink dogwood in bloom. That's a pinhole looking up at the blossoms, but I really like that one a lot. And that may come springtime, that may go there, or the other one with the tulips. But I have to redo my website and shift some things around and create. I might put all my cyanotypes together, the blue ones, which are just, they're naturally blue, and the tea-tone ones and the coffee tone ones all together in one section, and then I'll have just the straight pinhole images as they come off the film and are scanned and adjusted, edited, whatever, cleaned up mostly. And then I will have a section for the encaustic pieces. So I actually have to take photos of these, and I have to hang them and shoot them. And there I can actually sell them through the website. There's an option to do like my PayPal and whatever. But for right now, if you're interested in any of these, the 8x8s are $70 and the 5x5s are $50, which is a bargain. I'm told I sell my work too cheaply, which is probably true, but I'm not a good salesperson. So, and I just haven't been at it long enough. No gallery representation, blah, 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 blah. Anyway, I don't want to get into that right now. So then I wanted something to do with my hands. I had seen an Instagram that my cousin did of some little piece she was working on that she was stitching on. And I thought, oh yeah, I haven't stitched on anything for a long time. I'd like to do that. And I thought about these old, they're a few years old. They're some fabric cyanotypes that I made with negatives of figures, human figures, and botanicals around them. More recently, I've been doing the sort of Baba Yaga, earthy kind of grandmothery figures that are an expression of my connection to my ancestors, my grandmothers, my heritage, what has come through to me genetically, and any of the wisdom that may be imparted through that heritage. But earlier, probably 5 years or so ago, I was actually doing a lot of female nude figures that were more related to the idea of the feminine, creative aspect of nature. So I had this whole set that I had just done. I had done some actual finished fabric work. And at the time, I had never thought about taking it further than, I'm not even sure that I T-toned any of these. And then when I saw that stitching, I thought, wow, that could really add another level of symbolism and expression to these pieces. So I pulled them out and I've started stitching around the edges to be a sort of a aura or a symbolism for that energy that goes out from everybody and is part of the give and take in nature. And on the petals and on the botanicals, I am going to be using beads and doing beadwork and pretty much filling them in, I think. And then I have another one here that I started. I need to get some new fabric to make new ones of these too, but that was a heavier fabric. This was actually a lighter fabric, and she's not quite finished yet. But That's oxalis on that in California. I've got 2 more of these of a couple of different sizes and a couple of different postures, if you will. And I've been thinking about how I could take that even further into a large fabric piece that actually might tell a story. And just, I'm thinking bigger. I'm thinking with all my pieces bigger, because I have been working small. There's some practical reasons for that. But I'm considering how I can take the pieces larger within some of the limitations, tools and equipment and space that I work in. So that's that. It's Tuesday. What's the date today? It is the January 31st, the end of January already. Oh my God, it's the end of January. God, I got to do some writing today. I didn't do my writing. I've been thinking about writing too. I've been thinking about ways I can create a livelihood for myself. I've been thinking about ways I could find a partner. You know, any nice men who like to garden and cook and give me moral support for my art making? Just let me know. Right? Send me a PM. Oh my God, the world is so crazy. Oh, totally lost my train of thought. So, artwork today. Oh yeah, what's coming up? We've got a seminar at the dojo over the weekend, and I don't know how much of that I will actually be physically participating in practice of the art, and how much I will excuse myself and take pictures, because I'm a little bit more confident at my picture taking than practicing this style with other black belts, because I'm a black belt but not in this style. So I've got that, and then next week I'm excited to go up to Alexandria for the opening, for the, oh, it's not the opening, it's the reception. The show is already installed, but the reception, I don't know why they're doing the reception 2 weeks later. It's whatever. I don't know. Maybe it's because they were trying to work with the fact that the inauguration was taking place and all of that. I don't know. I haven't talked to the people about it. But I'm supposed to be there. The reception's from 6 to 8 at the Target Gallery. I can put the link down below for the show information. It's from 6 to 8, and they asked me if I would be there, if I could be there at 5, that their, who was it that they were talking about? Their PR person or something? What was that? What did she tell me? I was wondering if you plan on attending a little bit earlier, so our head of marketing could record you talking a bit about your work. I guess they're talking to the record. It's like, oh my God, I have to actually like speak coherently about my work. So anyway, so I'm excited for that, because I'm going to stay an extra day. And I haven't been to the mall. I haven't been to the National Gallery in some time, and I want to get over there. So I'll just metro over from my hotel in Old Town. So I'm excited about that. It'll be a nice little break, a nice little reset, a nice little way for me to go, oh yeah, it's okay if I live where I live, because this is like not far away, and I can go do this every once in a while. Oh, there's still a lot in my heart that I'm still processing. Oh my God. Anyway, so I will let that go for now. That's my little spiel, my little check-in, and I hope you're all doing well, and I'll talk to you again another time. Bye.